A mosquito got into the girl's room. The compulsiver stared at the mosquito and chased it all the way. Just then Jenny suddenly noticed the peeling wallpaper. There seemed to be something hidden behind it. Just as she was about to tear off the wallpaper, a sound suddenly came from outside the window. Jenny walked over with a little curiosity. The sound was coming from downstairs. She nervously made her way to the stairs, leaned over to look at the unusually quiet living room, then turned on the chandelier. The dim light made her extremely nervous. After patrolling around, Jenny finally let out a sigh of relief. It turned out to be the noise from the forgotten open window. Just as she closed the window and turned to leave, something weird happened. The window actually opened by itself again. Jenny's heart clenched instantly. She slowly looked back, mustered up the courage to reach out again. But the weird thing is, sister was clearly inside the room, so who was that outside? Jenny also realized something was wrong. She slowly walked towards her sister, but her sister said she had been standing right here all along. Maybe it was just a reflection in the window just now.
Does he use bad words?
These words left Jenny frozen in place. Sister said she came to visit brother, but brother just swore. This made Jenny break out in a cold sweat, because the second brother had become a vegetable in a car accident, and had been lying in bed for 3 years. How could he suddenly speak? After confirming that there was nothing wrong with the second brother's equipment, Jenny finally closed the door with relief. She took the scene as a child's joke, picked up her sister and returned to the room, but her sister once again dropped a bombshell.
How come mommy doesn't love you anymore?
Who told you that?
Before her sister could reply, the sound of equipment came from downstairs. Mom was also woken up and walked out. At this moment the second brother had actually changed his posture, but no one paid attention to this scene at all, because the second brother's heartbeat was having problems. Mom took out the cardiac stimulant and injected the medicine into her son as usual.
He deserves to live. All right, baby. Now. Okay, sweetie.
But this time the medicine didn't work. The second brother's heartbeat kept accelerating. Only then did mother realize something was wrong. In the blink of an eye, the second brother's heartbeat soared to 200 beats per minute and finally stopped altogether. Mother performed the emergency treatment, but everything was in vain.
It's over. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what God would want.
It seemed that mother was clearly a bit patriarchal, or she simply didn't love Jenny, the oldest one, at all, and it was under the effect of this slap that the second brother's heartbeat miraculously returned to normal. As if he was happy to see his sister being wronged, mother picked up the third sister and comforted the brother. It seemed that only Jenny was an outsider. She left the room with a bit of grievance. Little did she know that as soon as she went upstairs, the second brother actually woke up. Jenny heard the noise and turned back. Even the big yellow dog outside ran over barking wildly. The second brother kept the same posture, motionless, but the bad news also started from this moment. The next day the two sisters woke up early, and Jenny just stayed in bed for a while. Unexpectedly, when she walked out of the bedroom, she saw her sister eating happily, because usually it was her who took care of her sister's daily life. Just as Jenny was wondering who made breakfast for her sister, a ghostly figure suddenly